What is going on, guys? Mobile Carrier News here, and T-Mobile is coming out with a new promotion called Sprint Forward. It's basically it's several steps for customers in the Sprint network to get a little bit more, because T-Mobile usually favors their own customers. So this is what they're going to be getting. The first thing that's going to get is the Sprint customer promise. Now, if I'm going to zoom in here. So basically, the Sprint customer promise is they're going to basically instead of favoring just T-Mobile customers and just giving them top priority, they're also going to do the same with Sprint customers. Basically, you're going to get more promotions, you're going to get more rewards and other things, because usually, and in my own personal opinion, I never had Sprint, but I do believe Sprint customers are treated last, even though the whole network has merged, not 100%. But they merge, I guess by 1% or 10%, whatever you want to call it. So they're going to give Sprint customers basically, how the people say, more bang for your buck. So you're going to be given more opportunities, let's say more leases, more promotions, maybe more buy one get one free. Basically, all the things they do to T-Mobile customers. Because Sprint customers, they're really not, they're pretty much put aside. They're not focused on being a main customer like T-Mobile customers are. So I'm glad T-Mobile's doing that. I'm really glad they're doing that. They also have their what's the other one called? Sprint Select. So basically, what Sprint Select is, they're trying to migrate all Sprint customers to the T-Mobile plans and their service, because as you all know, Sprint customers are going to be eventually having no service, because they're going to be shutting down all Sprint LTE and all Sprint 3G and 2G as well. So they're trying to migrate all the Sprint customers to their network. And in my own personal opinion, it's kind of a hit and miss, because I've heard some Sprint customers don't want to. They really don't want to leave. They want to stay on their plan, just because Sprint they have good plans back then. Unfortunately, it's kind of like it's going to be forced, because there is that catch where T-Mobile said you can sell your plan. You don't have to switch. That's good. But the thing is, though, if they're shutting down all Sprint networks and converting them to T-Mobile networks, or maybe 50%, I'm not really too sure if T-Mobile can keep that promise. I want to see how it goes with the whole, with all towers being converted. I'm honestly hoping they keep some towers so Sprint customers don't have to leave. But judging by how T-Mobile's going forward, it honestly looks like Sprint customers have to move forward to T-Mobile's network. Or if people don't want to, they'll just go to AT&T and Verizon. It's on steps of the people. And what also T-Mobile's going to try to also do to make people stay and go on to the T-Mobile network is to give discounts like $15 off, or make it a little bit more cheaper than possible, just to make sure people, can go on the network, because they need to migrate all those customers, and it's only a matter of time before Sprint is honestly non-existent, before Sprint is totally all T-Mobile tech, customer service, all services. Eventually Sprint will be, no more. And it'll just be all T-Mobile, or how they call it, the new T-Mobile, which I don't really blame them. T-Mobile did buy out Sprint. They needed the network for 2.5 gigahertz of spectrum. So, T-Mobile's in charge. They can do whatever. And they also have a thing for Sprint customers called FlexPay. Basically have to do with like their phone leases. They're either extending them or offering them an eligibility for 18 months. So they're doing everything they can to get all Sprint customers onto the T-Mobile network. Now, with everything T-Mobile has been going on with the whole hacking and lying to the government, will Sprint customers want to go to T-Mobile? That's honestly up to the customer. I can't really decide that. So we're going to scroll down here. Now we have Sprint Tech Up. Now, what Sprint Tech Up is, they're basically going to be targeting customers to offer them upgrades and exclusive deals. Obviously, this is another gimmick to get Sprint customers onto their network, to give them more upgrades, better discounts, because like I said before, they are shutting down Sprint's network on December 31st, 2021. So that's coming up very soon. And these are basically the devices, as you see here, that are gonna be eligible for 5G. And there's honestly no way to convince T-Mobile at this point to stop that, because with the whole buying out, they have to do what they got to do. I'm gonna scroll down here. Not much info left on this, but customers eventually have to either go up to the T-Mobile network, or they have to go somewhere else. As much as I hate to say it, because everything's going all T-Mobile. T-Mobile's gonna expand their network when all Sprint towers and services are just converted into T-Mobile. So this is basically a time crunch. Customers on Sprint have to decide: do I want to go to Verizon, AT&T, or do I want to go to T-Mobile because they're offering me all these deals? They're trying to bait me into it. They're trying to get me in it. Like, what do you like? If anybody's watching this that's a Sprint customer, it's honestly up to you in the end. I can't really decide where you want to go. I can't just say go to AT&T, go to Verizon. No, it's honestly up to the Sprint customers at this point, because you want to decide, like, what do you want? Do you want to pay cheaper for good service as for T-Mobile? But it depends on the area, city, and state. So I'm not saying everywhere is good. It just depends on where you live. Iowa, Utah, Nebraska, Nevada, whatever, And it's up to you. And if you want to pay for more service, like AT&T, you want to have the fastest speeds, go ahead. If you want to stay with T-Mobile, that's totally fine by me. If you want to go to Verizon that covers 99% of the country, yeah, you can go there too. It's honestly just depends on where you want to go. T-Mobile will do anything. And this offer launches on Friday, so it launches very soon. So it's honestly up all to the Sprint customers on what they want to do with the service. I totally get what they're trying to do, but we'll honestly see what happens. I'm pretty sure eventually T-Mobile will give out a report and say where Sprint customers are going. I'm pretty sure they'll say, 10% of our customers went to T-Mobile, while 30% went to AT&T. And then what I think T-Mobile will do is T-Mobile will target the AT&T's new customer base to make them come back to T-Mobile. And the same thing vice versa with Verizon. But we'll honestly see how this goes. What do you guys think about these plans, honestly? These plans right here. Oops. Yeah, actually, no, this is actually what I wanted. What do you guys think about these plans right here? They call it the Sprint Forward. Get more customers, more priority with their services. Try to convert customers with Sprint Select, or give customers more eligibility to upgrade and go to their service. These are all to get T-Mobile into their service. So what do you guys think about this? Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.